Dear children, I am Hanumantarao, lecturer in physics. Today I am going to discuss thermal properties of matter. So, what are the topics going to be discussed and what the weightage of the NEET, etc. we shall see. Here, this is related to thermometry. Thermometry means measurement of temperature. What are the different types of scales, etc. we shall discuss in it. Next, thermal expansion. Thermal expansion means when material is heated, maybe rubber, maybe steel, but steel expands whereas rubber contracts. So different behaviors of the materials with the heat we shall discuss here. Solids, liquids, gases. This is thermal expansion. Next, heat transfer. How heat is transferred? So in three ways: conduction, convection, radiation. From the sun also light reaches as a heat. Therefore, how many ways heat transfer we shall discuss in this chapter. Overall, nearly 8 to 12 marks will come in NEET. Nearly 32 marks will come in IIT JEE. That's why this chapter very important in first year. In your earlier classes, you have studied what is heat. What is heat? What is temperature? What is heat? What is temperature? So you all know heat is one form of energy. Heat is one form of energy. In your classes you have studied. Just like it is a heat energy. Suppose you take one cup of coffee, very hot. So you have to understand the difference between heat and temperature. You have to keep the white notebooks and pens. You have to note down all these definitions. In the link I shall give the notes also. You have to download and by heart it. Heat is one form of energy. Do you know SI unit? Yes, its SI unit is joule. Somebody pronounce it as joule. Okay, joule or joule? Joule. SI unit. But work SI unit? Work also joule. Then what is the difference between heat and work? Okay. For this, I shall tell small example here. Wait. So heat is one form of energy. Right. One form of energy. So what instrument do you use to measure this heat? Calorimeter. Instrument used to measure this heat is calorimeter. Calorimeter. Calorimeter is the instrument used to measure the heat. Is it scalar or vector? Do you know scalar, vector? Scalar means having only magnitude, no direction. Suppose chalk piece only 3 centimeters length, but no direction. But aeroplane is going from east to west with 500 kilometers per hour. There magnitude present, direction present. That's why velocity is a vector, whereas length of the chalk piece is scalar. In the same manner, just this much joules of heat is transferred. That's all. But we cannot give any direction. That's why it is a scalar quantity. It is a scalar quantity. Okay. So heat is measured in joule. No? Okay. In any other system, SI, it is measured in joule. In another system, Another system, it is calorie. 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 Generally, we measure in SI system, we measure in joule, and in British system, we measure in calorie. But we have to convert one system into the other system. Then 1 calorie is equals to 4.186, approximately 4.2 joule. 4.2 joule. Okay. What are the points we discussed? Heat. Heat is one form of energy. It flows from one body to the another body. Suppose you place a hot milk in one cup here in air. After some time you notice that it is cooled. What happened to that energy? That energy is dissipated or transferred into the air. Therefore, heat is one form of energy. Heat is measured in SI units, System of International. SI units, joule. Heat is measured in joule. Heat is also measured in calorie. 1 joule is equals to 1 calorie is equal to 4.186 or approximately 4.2 joules. We have to remember this. So what instrument do you use to measure this heat? Calorimeter. Calorimeter is the instrument used to measure this heat energy. Okay. Here, temperature. What is temperature? Temperature, you know, degree of hotness or coldness of a body is called temperature. Degree of hotness or coldness of a body is called temperature. So if you hold one body, how much it is hot or how much it is cool, that variation is called temperature. Okay. When there is a temperature difference between two bodies, then only heat energy flows. I shall explain heat and temperature in a very simple style. Wait. What instrument do you use to measure temperature? Temperature is measured by using thermometer. Temperature is measured by using thermometer. Thermometer. You all know, if you go to doctor, just simply place the thermometer inside the mouth and notices what is the, how many degrees, whether fever present or not, that will be decided by doctor. So, how to measure its temperature? Thermometer. Thermometer. Of course, thermometers are liquid thermometer, gas thermometers, pyrometers, electrical thermometers, a lot of present. We shall see it later. So here, what is the unit of temperature? How will you measure? In what? Suppose a duster is there, weight we measure in grams. Suppose length of this board we measure with meters or centimeters. So, in the same manner, temperature how will you measure? So, we measure with thermometer in degree centigrade. Degree, we pronounce it as degree centigrade. Similarly, degree Fahrenheit. Degree Fahrenheit. We measure in Kelvin. Kelvin scale. So, Raymer scale. So, somebody call it Raymer. Okay, generally, in according to our book, we call it Raymer. So, Raymer scale, centigrade scale, Fahrenheit scale, Kelvin scale, Raymer scale, etc. You also, you can develop your own scale, new scale also. How I shall tell. Then, basic difference. What is the difference between heat and temperature? That we shall know now. Here, one air molecule, suppose, average how much kinetic energy present or how much vibrate, that is called temperature. Suppose here, two molecules you take. Two molecules you take, A and B. Suppose A is at a higher temperature, say 50 degrees centigrade. 50 degrees centigrade, A molecule. B molecule only suppose 20 degrees centigrade, low temperature. So what I told here, temperature is its average kinetic energy. Kinetic energy means it's vibrational energy. How the molecule vibrate? More is the temperature, more severely it will vibrate. Whereas less temperature, slowly it will vibrate. Isn't it? Therefore, slowly it will vibrate in all directions. Suppose here A and B made to join, bring closer. Therefore, it is severely vibrating A, whereas B slowly vibrating. Because it is low temperature, it is high temperature. That's why these two made to touch, what happened? Collide. And A particle tries to vibrate B particle also by transferring some energy. Therefore, finally, after some time, you notice that both A and B are same vibrations. Same vibrations. Same vibrations means same temperature. So, one hot body, one cool body, both are joined and allowed to settle. After some time, you notice that both bodies are same temperature, same level. In the same manner, here also, when body temperature is high, means its kinetic energy, average kinetic energy of the molecule is called temperature. So, when body having one temperature and another body having another temperature, both are joined, then they come to common temperature. Common temperature means their vibrations also same will come. Therefore, when these two bodies or two molecules or two gas particles are joined, what exchanged? That is the energy. What exchanged? That is the energy. Why these two exchanged? This is having severe vibration, this is having low vibrations. Therefore, this is having high temperature, this is having low temperature. Therefore, this is how much severely it is vibrate or how much kinetic energy it possesses. That is called temperature. During two different bodies at a different temperature joined, what flows from one body to the another body? What makes these two bodies vibrate same? That transfer, that energy, that is nothing but energy, heat. That energy transferred is nothing but heat. Now, could you understand the difference between heat and temperature? Temperature means the average kinetic energy of the molecule. More is the vibration, more is the temperature. If two molecules at different temperatures are joined, then what flows from one body to the another body? That is called heat. Okay, now we shall summarize. What is heat? Heat is one form of energy. What is temperature? Temperature is degree of hotness or coldness of a body. Degree of hotness or coldness of a body is called temperature. Okay. What instruments do you use to measure? What instrument do you use to measure this heat? Heat is measured with calorimeter. Calorimeter is the instrument we use to measure the heat. What about this temperature? What instrument do you use to measure this temperature? You tell. That is thermometer. So here thermometer is used to measure the temperature. Next, what is the SI unit? SI unit. In what units do you measure heat? I told length of this chalk piece is 2 centimeters. So length is measured in centimeters like so. Weight of this duster 100 grams. We measure in grams. In the same manner, heat, how will you measure? It is measured in calorie or joule. So 1 joule is equals to 1 calorie is equals to 4.186 joule. So calorie bigger unit than the joule. Here also, what units do you use to measure the temperature? How will you measure temperature? Temperature is measured in degree centigrade, degree Fahrenheit, and Kelvin. We cannot call it degree Kelvin, simply Kelvin, and Reimer, somebody call it Reimer, etc. So here also conversion, centigrade to Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit to conversion, Kelvin, etc. Now we shall discuss one by one. So please note down these points, very, very important. Thermometry. Thermometry means measurement of temperature. For this we use one instrument already discussed, thermometer. Do you know liquid thermometer or mercury thermometer? Generally doctors use to identify the temperature of the patient. So here thermometer, rough diagram I shall show you. Here it consists of one glass, nearly 3 to 6 centimeters length. One glass tube is taken. It is having very fine bore, very narrow bore, thread like one hole, top end sealed, bottom it is sealed with mercury. Maybe this is a cylindrical shape or different shapes, spherical shape somewhere. Here it is filled with mercury. Why mercury? Thermometer, have you ever asked your doctor why it is filled with mercury? Mercury, quick response. Quick response means as soon as it is, suppose it is made with water, thermometer has to put for 20 minutes in the patient's mouth to identify the temperature. Whereas this mercury thermometer you use, it absorbs heat quickly and immediately expand and show the reading. So within 1 minute a patient's temperature you can identify. That's why thermometer, we use thermometer liquid is mercury. Important point. Here it is calibrated. Calibrated means graduations are there. Here it is 20, 40, 60, like this, 100, like this graduations are made. This is called liquid thermometer, particularly mercury thermometer. What is its principle? This thermometer bulb is placed in the environment whose temperature we want to measure. Therefore, generally hot, that heat energy flows into this mercury. As material gets heated up, because of that it expands. You know, iron rod is taken, put in fire, it is heated, expands. So almost most of the materials when heated expand, most of the metals. Here mercury also one metal, it expands. mercury liquid metal, it expands. So what level it expands, that reading is taken. So 98 degree Fahrenheit. So that patient or that environment temperature is 98 degree, like that we should measure. This is called thermometer. Okay. Here thermometer is suppose 100, sometimes you got fever, what happened? 100, 102, 103. Generally you write leave letter, sir, I am having fever 104 degrees centigrade, sir, I am unable to come to college or school, like that you have written earlier. So 104 degrees. But water boils at what temperature? Can you tell at what temperature water boils? Water boils at 100, isn't it? But your fever is 104. That means total your body water evaporates. It is a Fahrenheit, 98 degree Fahrenheit, 104 degree Fahrenheit, not centigrade. Water boils at 100 degrees centigrade. That is centigrade, this is Fahrenheit. That means that is one system, it is another system. So both are not same. That's why how to equate one system into another system we shall see now. Right. Thermometer, when you take out, mercury will be at somewhat level. When heated or in hot environment it is placed, it expands. So while constructing this thermometer, first one glass tube is taken. Glass tube is taken. This bulb having mercury is put in a melting ice. Remember, melting ice. In melting ice, mercury level is noted as lower fixing point. Remember, lower fixing point. Lower fixing point. Now this bulb is transferred to boiling water. Boiling water. Boiling water means very hot, so automatically heat is absorbed by this and level rises up to here. Level rises up to here. This level of mercury is noted as upper fixing point. Upper fixing point. Lower fixing point means when the bulb is placed in melting ice. Upper fixing point means bulb is placed in boiling water. Okay, lower fixing point, upper fixing point. Okay, this remaining this gap is divided into number of ways. Okay, here we have centigrade. Another one Fahrenheit. Another one Kelvin. Like this. This lower fixing point in centigrade scale is called 0. See, in your thermometer, I mean, if you can go to a doctor or clinical thermometer, that lower fixing point will be 0. Next, upper fixing point here 100. In centigrade system, if you want to measure in centigrade, upper fixed point is 100, lower fixing point is 0. Gap between them is divided into 100 equal parts. Gradations are made here. Gradations are made. In the same manner, Fahrenheit system, lower fixed point is taken as 32. And upper fixed point noted as 212. So how much difference? This is divided into 180 equal parts. 180 equal parts. In the same manner, Kelvin scale. Kelvin scale, lower fixed point is 273.15. It is noted as 273.15. Whereas upper fixed point is noted as 373.15. So how much is the gap? These two 100 units, no? Therefore, this gap is divided into 100 equal parts. 100 equal. Same thermometer, but graduations different. Lower fixing point is fixed, upper fixing point also fixed, but this gap is divided into these parts. Okay, right. Here, what the topics we discussed? First we discussed heat. Tell what is heat? Heat is one form of energy. It flows from hot body to cold body. What is the unit of heat? It is measured in joule, SI, and calorie in British system. 1 calorie is equal to 4.186 joule. What instrument do you use to measure this heat? We measure heat with calorimeter. Calorimeter. Next, temperature. The degree of hotness or coldness of a body is called temperature. What instrument do you use to measure temperature? We use thermometer. Maybe thermometer, liquid thermometer, gas thermometer, different types, but totally thermometer. Next, what are the SI unit for measurement? It is temperature is measured in Kelvin. Kelvin is SI unit. Kelvin. Remember, Kelvin is SI unit. Next, thermometer is used. Okay, so I told what is the difference. If there is a temperature difference between two bodies present joined, then only this heat energy flows from one body to another body. So overall what I told, temperature is average kinetic energy of one gas molecule or that molecule. More is the kinetic energy, more is the temperature. When two bodies are having different temperatures or different kinetic energies joined, then from highly vibrating body tries to vibrate the slowly vibrating body. Finally, they attain one common vibration. Therefore, what exchanges from one body to another body, that is nothing but heat energy. Okay, heat to temperature. So, to measure temperature, we use thermometer. That branch of physics is called thermometry. Here, thermometer. Thermometer is a liquid thermometer. In our syllabus we shall discuss. Liquid thermometer consists of one glass tube having fine bore, one end closed, other end it is having some mercury and other end also closed. When the bulb is placed in the hot environment, mercury expands and mercury rises. Here graduations are observed. What level it expands? More is the temperature of the environment, higher level it will rise. So depending upon the level of this mercury, we shall determine the environment temperature. So what are the units for this? How many systems are there? Temperature is measured in a centigrade scale, Fahrenheit scale, and Kelvin scale. It is the SI unit. Very, very important. Raymer scale, etc. Okay, you can use your own scale also. How I shall explain in the further classes. Okay, so here bulb is placed in melting ice. That level of mercury is noted as lower fixing point. Lower fixing point. When this bulb is placed in boiling water at normal pressure, boiling water, then level of mercury will rise to some height. That level is called upper fixing point. Okay, so in centigrade scale, can you tell what is the lower fixing point? 0. And upper fixing point 100. Gap between them divided into 100 equal parts. Next, Fahrenheit scale you take. Fahrenheit scale lower fixing point, can you tell how much? I told it is 32. Upper fixing point 212. Gap between them divided into 180 equal parts. Next, Kelvin scale you take. Kelvin scale. Kelvin scale lower fixing point is 273.15. Why it is so? Why they have taken so values? Why not all the same values? I shall explain one by one. Here upper fixing point is 373.15. So remaining gap is divided into 100 equal parts. So actually RAU, MER, EAU. Okay. Here Raymer scale lower fixing point is 0, upper fixing point is 8. Generally it is outdated. We use Kelvin scale and now centigrade Fahrenheit. Raymer least priority. No need actually. So 0 to 80. Gap is divided into 80 equal parts. So this related notes as it is given in the WhatsApp group, download and today by heart. Tomorrow its continuation we shall discuss. If you are perfect in this topic presently, tomorrow it's further NEET related problems, everything we shall solve. Thank you.